Hi, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Joshing Around Milwaukee. My name is Josh Albrecht, and with me, as always, is...
Hey, it's Josh Albrechts.
That's right. And today we are joined by Patrick Curran, who is the Executive Director of Festivals of Cedarburg.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 Joshes having some fun, 'cause 2 Joshes are better than 1.
Thank you for joining us, Patrick.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yeah, so great to have you, Cedarburg. Let's paint the picture to start of what and where Cedarburg is for those who might be unfamiliar, listening from far off places.
Yep, so it's about 30 minutes north of Milwaukee. Beautiful historic downtown, a lot of history. They've kept the history going even into 2024. Historic buildings. It's truly like a blast from the past.
Yeah, that's a great way to phrase it. Of course, I know Cedarburg because I told you earlier that I went there to curl.
Yes.
Curling, great facility up there.
Absolutely.
That the curling club takes care of. You said it was at the fairgrounds, right?
Yes, the Ozaki County Fairgrounds.
Ozaki County Fair, a feature there. But many people know Cedarburg, not just for the historical nature, but for the festivals, which is why you're here.
Yes.
Particularly the Strawberry Festival that's become quite the tradition in the community.
Yes, Strawberry Festival is our biggest festival. We host 4: Strawberry Festival in June, Wine and Harvest Festival in September, and Oktoberfest in October, and Winter Festival, which is typically in February. But yeah, Strawberry Festival is the one that everyone knows, everyone remembers, and we had about 140,000 people come to it last year, so they're coming again this year.
That's so many, 140,001 this year because you're
That's
going.
Right. That's right. I'm going to go multiple times.
Yeah. You're talking to a guy here who loves to map out a festival. He loves to know what foods to get, where to go.
The only way to do a festival. You can't go into a festival blind.
Which I'm the opposite. I'm a blind.
Regret.
I'm a blind festival goer. I'm like, I just show up and see where it takes me. So
you have to have a route.
So with the route, tell us a little. What is how should I handle Strawberry Festival if I'm going? What's the plan?
Well, my insider tips would be to come early. So we open at 10 o'clock both days. So get there early before it gets a little too hot. And then you got to start off. I always start off with a quart of strawberries, $5 for a quart of strawberries. You can't beat that. That holds you over. And then make your way to the food court. Strawberry brat, which is a tradition. And
obviously
a lot of people think it's weird, but it tastes quite good.
What kind of topping goes on a strawberry brat?
It's just it's a brat that has strawberry flavoring in it. It's made by Schweiz out in Fredonia. So
nice.
Yeah, it's been around for a long time.
Do you still add an onion, mustard, anything, or
you can if you want? I just recently started branching out and do mustard and whatnot on it, but typically a little bit of ketchup goes.
Can you add strawberries?
Yeah, you can add strawberries.
A pint. So you get the pint, you get the brat, you put the pint
on.
Yeah, bring your own strawberries. No, there's plenty of strawberries. Yes, right. Yeah, and then dessert strawberry shortcake.
Gotta go strawberry shortcake.
And then
so good.
There's got to be a strawberry custard up there somewhere too.
Yep,
right?
yeah, Chocolate Factory. Which is a downtown Cedarburg merchant. Has some, so it's delicious.
Yeah. What's the most surprising thing every year, or where you're like, that's a strawberry what now?
Strawberry brat always is very interesting. There's strawberry pizza, which is unique as well.
Is it hot? I haven't had that. Is it hot? Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Yes, but
hot strawberry pizza.
Yeah, those are probably the two more unique, strawberry delicacies that you can try out.
In comparison, when you said the brat, I was like, that's out there.
Yeah.
Now it looks completely normal. In comparison to the pizza.
Yeah. What? I'm sorry. What's going on?
There's a strawberry shortcake, candy apple. But that sounds,
that sounds
really
good.
That's a good flavor. In general.
In Wisconsin, Milwaukee, obviously, we are known for cheese heads. The cheese hat. Are there strawberry hats?
There are not strawberry hats. I have a couple of strawberry costumes in the office. So if you guys make it down to Strawberry Festival, we can throw you in a strawberry suit.
Trip. Yeah, I was gonna say, I got a feeling we're gonna be wearing those at some point.
Yeah, but to your point, it's kind of hot in the strawberry suit. So in short doses is always the best.
We'll wear them in the shade.
Yeah. Remain stationary.
Yeah, there's got to be a strawberry drink, strawberry cooler, strawberry.
Oh
shake.
We actually do a partnership with both Fermentorium, which is a local brewery, and Foxtown Brewing. Fermentorium does a summer shandy for Strawberry Festival, and Foxtown Brewing will be doing a strawberry honey lager and a strawberry lemonade seltzer.
Ooh,
so
that sounds great.
Those are delicious. Strawberry lemonade.
My
strawberry smoothies, just slushies, everything strawberry you could ever ask for.
And so, what is this in 10 minutes?
Yeah, right.
That's right now.
It's June 22nd and 23rd.
Cannot
What is what's the annual? What year are we in?
This is it'll be the 37th Strawberry Festival, but Festivals of Cedarburg started in 1972 with Wine and Harvest Festival. That was the original one. It was started at the Cedar Creek Settlement, which is kind of like, I guess we call it like the beginning point for all the festivals. They all started at the settlement and then kind of took over all of downtown. So that'll be the 50th year this year. We had to skip 2 because of COVID.
Sure.
So this is the 50th Wine and Harvest Festival, 37th Strawberry Festival, and like 18th Oktoberfest. And
yeah.
So
why strawberries though? Why has that one become the one that's really become almost synonymous with Cedarburg?
Yeah, I think it's a variety of factors. It's perfect timing. Kids are out of school. There's a lot more people looking for activities. We have the same layout for Wine and Harvest Festival that we do at Strawberry Festival. Same amount of vendors, but we see a little less people coming to Wine and Harvest Festival. I think that has to do with just the changing of the season, kids back in school. So it's really a driving force of a variety of factors, free time, and also strawberries are just the best thing ever.
Yeah.
So you can't go wrong.
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
So are there any competing strawberry growers in the area?
No. We try and work with as many local growers as possible, just to. But the issue we go through.
I'm sorry, I just had this thought of like there being a different fruit, and you just be like, no, strawberries are the best, and having this fight with the cities.
Yeah, like a pear festival.
Yeah.
We just have beef. Yeah,
no one likes pears.
No, we're friends with all the fruit festivals around.
Yeah.
We have no enemies with the fruit festivals. But yeah, it's.
Are there many
cherry?
others?
Obviously, Dork.
Yeah, there's Cranberry Festival up in Warrens.
Oh,
Been to
yeah.
that. That's huge. That's really big. I went out there 2 years ago and looked around, and I was like, this is way bigger than what we have. I thought Strawberry Festival was chaos, but it's wonderful.
140,000 people. Kudos to you and all the volunteers. I mean, it probably literally takes the entire town to put the festival on, let alone have fun at it. So that's pretty remarkable.
We rely on close to 350 volunteers over the weekend, and that's just for our booths. We have 14 or 15 booths, but we also bring in about 350 vendors, different arts and crafts, artisanal vendors, and then downtown merchants also participate. Yeah. So it's a lot of people, a lot of volunteers, a lot of help.
Yeah, but it's a great economic boost, I'm sure, for all the businesses involved, and great fundraising. I'm sure there's lots of nonprofits who are very well supported by the festival and the festival goers. So festivals are always a great way for communities to like come together, celebrate the city. Raise some needed funds for a variety of things, whether it's the schools, the Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, whatever it might be. So it's just such always a great thing to have a Hallmark movie feel for a week and a weekend. Is there anything new this year? Anything this one should be looking for?
Well, as I mentioned, obviously you got to hit the staples. Those aren't new, but they're just, important to mention. Over the last couple of years, because it is more of a family-friendly festival, there's a lot of kids. When you bring in, over 100,000 people, having an area for kids is, there's not much space to move around in general. So we've really been ramping up. We call it our Party in the Park, which is a totally kid-focused area. We have over 40 kid vendors, kids entertainment, music, foods throughout the weekend. So it's a good spot for the kids to run around. It's in a park in downtown Cedarburg. So stretch and run around.
They just got out of school, so they have all
pent up energy
that they need to get rid
of. And all that money, all that summer money, right? You haven't spent it on other things. You just hit it right away with your summer supply of strawberry.
Go.
Yep. Give them a strawberry lemonade. And they're on their sugar rush.
I'm sure there's
zooming
around.
A
few rides, a few bouncy houses.
Houses, petting zoo. We have bumper boats. That's always interesting. This year we'll have a mermaid in a mermaid tank. It's a massive tank, so that'll be a new addition. And we also have a kids marketplace. So as I mentioned, we have all those vendors, but we opened it up to kids this year. So we have close to 30 kids that are going to be selling arts and crafts.
That's awesome. So. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
When's the 5K?
The 5K is Saturday morning, early Saturday morning before Strawberry Festival. Starts at 7 o'clock.
Now,
The
do
Big
you
Bear.
help organize that as well, or is it a separate?
No, that's
committee?
run by Big Brothers Big Sisters of
Great.
Milwaukee County.
Yeah.
So yeah, they put that on. I got enough on my plate as it is.
So because you're not running it, are
Yeah.
you running in it?
Oh, I wish. No, I always make the joke that I'm the only one that doesn't get to enjoy the festival because I'm running around doing,
Yeah.
all the.
Yeah, I
all
hope you
the
have a golf
exciting
cart.
stuff.
You have a golf cart.
I actually have a moped, and
Nice.
it gets donated, and
Love that.
they put strawberry stickers on it for me, and
That's
yeah,
great.
it's my strawberry mobile. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
That's awesome.
fantastic.
yeah.
So Cedarburg, obviously you're in it for the festivals.
Mhm.
What else in the community should people check out though? Let's say they make it to the city. It's not a festival weekend, but they still want to have a lot of fun. What's some of your favorite places to send people?
Oh, absolutely. There's Cedarburg is so great because it has so many different varieties of like food, and also the retail district downtown. There's so many different shops. I personally, I'm a food guy, so I always recommend the Stilt House, which is right in the middle of Cedarburg. Great food there. Amy's Candy Kitchen has the most phenomenal candied apples you'll ever have. Java House has wonderful coffee. But yeah, it's a wide variety. We just had a new Mexican restaurant open up, La Cantina, in Cedarburg as well. So there's always new things coming into Cedarburg. And then yeah, shopping. I personally am not the biggest shopper, but there is a wonderful variety of different shopping stores. Weeds, Art of Joy is a wonderful kind of like mercantile social house to head on. But yeah, it's whatever you want, you can find in Cedarburg.
Yeah, that's
reason.
yeah,
Love
great.
it.
With a small town charm.
Absolutely, it's
Yeah.
so walkable. Downtown, you can walk pretty much anywhere you need to go. Kids are riding their bikes and walking after school. It's it's like your hallmark town
Yeah.
in Wisconsin.
Yeah, maybe the Gilmore Girls. Have you ever watched that show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but it's funny you mentioned that. One of the Chamber of Commerce employees did a Gilmore Girls reel on TikTok, and
Nice.
it kind of went viral, and they were very excited. That's my only Gilmore Girls reference. But
You might
yeah.
want to watch it. You might find a lot of similarities in your job as to what happens. Yeah.
I'll have to check it
Very
out.
small town.
Add it to the
festival
queue.
feel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
with
good
all
times.
the free time you have,
Yeah.
maybe you can check out Gilmore Girls.
I-
Good
Yeah.
suggestion.
Hey, it's a great show, Josh.
Yeah.
I know. I've been forced to watch it multiple times.
I've never been forced. I watch it and it's a delight. All right, so Milwaukee
Yes.
and the Milwaukee region,
Mhm.
Cedarburg is included. That
Mhm.
is, we at Visit Milwaukee say lots of fresh city vibes right now. There's a lot of
Mhm.
new momentum in the area and the region, a lot of
Mhm.
new developments, new buildings,
Mhm.
just a lot of good vibes going on right now.
Mhm.
What in the area is giving you some fresh city vibes? What are you really gravitating towards? What's exciting you about this time and place?
Well, I mean, in Cedarburg in general, we've had a lot of new developments. So there's a lot more families, people coming into Cedarburg, which I think is good because it helps the downtown district with just general revenue, because in the winter months it gets a little slow, especially after Christmas. But I would say just overall, the thing I'm the most excited for is, just after Strawberry Festival, to be able to go around to a lot of these restaurants. Excited to go to La Cantina and get some new Mexican food. But yeah, I'm a Cedarburg guy at heart, so that I stay in Cedarburg and make sure to focus on whatever I can to help, support the community in that way.
Yeah, that's
So,
fantastic.
yeah.
Milwaukee, known as the original brew city.
mhm.
So you mentioned a few brews earlier
Yes.
from some supporters. Whether it's beer or coffee, or
Mhm.
or maybe you're brewing up some tea or whatever it
Mhm.
might be. What's your favorite brew in Cedarburg?
It'd have to be. I'm a big fan of Fermentorium, and we have. There's a lot of different varieties of beer, but there's a Golden Spiral by the Fermentorium. It's kind of my go-to beer in the summer, but also it's kind of shandy season, so I
Yeah.
always switch it over to the strawberry shandy. But as I said before, the strawberry honey lager from Foxtown is going to be
Yeah.
absolutely delicious.
Are those only available during the Strawberry Festival? They keep them on tap for a while.
They keep them. It'll be a limited release, but they will be available after Strawberry Festival as well.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so excited for that.
Yeah. I can give you a
Is there little
roadmap.
drool
Yeah.
coming out?
Yeah.
Can you tell?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, this sounds so good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Mhm.
So the other question I wanted to ask is, it's sort of get like a little mini, you can make a little day trip if someone's coming into Milwaukee.
Yes.
Spend a couple days, a little day trip out there. A little closer to nature as well. There's some great places to go. Some great parks and trails to hit too when you're out in Cedarburg.
Yeah, absolutely. There's the Riverwalk, and obviously the interurban trail, bike trail that goes, right through downtown Cedarburg. Just the downtown district in general is just a wonderful spot to walk around. And then, you've got like Lion's Den a little further out of Cedarburg, right on Lake Michigan. And yeah, there's a lot of walkability just with Cedarburg. And, go to the pool. The pool is a short walking distance from downtown. Golf courses, that sort of thing. So you can get your steps in for sure.
So each of your festivals is different throughout the year, different seasons. Is there ever a moment where you're just like, you're downtown and you're like, how in the world do I live here? This is too pretty.
Yeah, right.
Yes, especially during Christmas time. So Cedarburg Christmas is one of the things that we put on. We get a Santa workshop, put it in downtown Cedarburg, free visits for kids to, see Santa. But the businesses all put lights on their facades, and at 9-10 o'clock at night, driving through and a little bit of snow falling down. It's just absolutely the most beautiful downtown.
Okay, now you are describing Gilmore.
Yeah, I'm biased, but it is, holy smokes. You take a look at it and you're like, this is straight out of a postcard. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Well, I commend you for the work you do. It's not an easy job being a festival planner, lots of moving parts, lots of volunteers, as you mentioned. So keep up the amazing work for the community and doing some fun things that are true traditions for people. 50 years, 37 years. People really look to that for family traditions and legacy. So thank you for what you do for the area.
Thank you.
And with that, Josh, I think we've covered the Strawberry Fest.
I think the only thing left I really want to know is, so if people have they're looking for dates, or as you were talking about, kind of laying things out, is there a specific website or places where they should go to get that info? Maybe for myself.
Well, we have the map and everything up, so you can start planning your food route. We have cedarburgfestivals.org, and then social media is Cedarburg Fest, across the board. Our Facebook is, up to date with everything. It's our website. We'll be ready for Strawberry Festival. It's got details up already. Festival is June 22nd and 23rd, 10 to 6 on Saturday, 10 to 5 on Sunday, and then we have our main stage open until 9 p.m. on Saturday. So if you want to stay and enjoy some good bands, drink some strawberry beers and maybe a brat or two.
It sounds like a perfect time.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for joining us,
Thank
Patrick.
you.
We really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Great.
All right.
Thanks.
Yep.